So this video is going to be a bit controversial and it's definitely going to ruffle some feathers, but I just can't hold it in any longer. I have to say that Tron is an absolute embarrassment for the whole crypto space and you should dump your TRX out of principle. So in this video, I'm going to share all my reasons why I think this. So if you're curious to hear about that, then all you have to do is just keep on watching. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin from Bitcoin for Beginners, and this video is part of my Kevin Talks Crypto series, where I share my thoughts about interesting topics in the crypto space. Now, I just want to note that these opinions are my own and does not necessarily reflect those of other BFB influencers like Fez, Adrian, and so forth. So while you're watching this video, if you agree with what I have to say about Tron, then please smash the like button. If you disagree, then give me a thumbs down. It's okay, I can take it. And as always, subscribe if you want to follow along this journey and learn about informative content in the crypto space, as well as some occasional hot takes. Let's get started. Okay, so why do I dislike Tron so much? Well, it's mostly because of their CEO, Justin Sun's fault. He is a master shiller and price manipulator in a time after a long crypto winter, all of 2018, where we vowed to move away from that stuff, that baseless hype and buzz, just to try to drive the price up. He also wants to be like Vitalik Buterin, founder of Ethereum, so much. He's always tweeting at him, trying to get his attention, trying to compare Tron to Ethereum. He's also pretty disingenuous in my honest opinion. For example, he played up his relationship with Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, and other various aspects that we'll cover in a bit. He's definitely the type of marketer that believes that all publicity is good publicity. And he took advantage of the bull run, props to him for that, and now he's a multimillionaire. I don't think it's deserving, but you may have your own opinion on this. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Liverpool partnership with a huge soccer, or you may know as football team. As you can see on the left-hand side, he tweeted about the unique and innovative invitation Liverpool, and he wants to explore this new partnership. And then some people dug into that. For example, on the right-hand side near the bottom, someone asked him what this invitation is for. And he said, official partnership, I'll have more details soon. This spread like wildfire throughout the crypto space, many of the big media sources picking up on it. But they asked Liverpool for a comment, and their official spokesperson said that they do not have a partnership with Tron. So he was definitely playing this up. And it turns out that this was a invitation that a lot of people got, just kind of like Liverpool casting a wide net to look for potential people to do media partnerships with. And Justin Sun definitely hyped it up way more than it should have been, especially since they sent this out widely to a bunch of different people just to kind of explore services. And it might even be like one of those partnerships where you have to pay them to get exposure, for example. Not impressive at all, and he was trying to make it out to be something it wasn't. Number 2 is the dev guide. I saw this on Reddit a few days ago, and you can look this up yourself. Dear Justin Sun, this is not a comprehensive developer guide. This is just a list of where to buy Tron. So he posted a developer guide on Medium and deleted it, and someone had the archive, so we were able to take a look. Here on the left-hand side is the developer guide. And I do want to note just one thing first, that 1 TRX equals 1 million sun. Can you believe that guy? This guy is so full of himself that he denoted the base unit as his last name. Kind of like thinking of himself as like Satoshi, for example. Even Ethereum isn't anyone's last name. This guy's so full of himself. And also under this, if you scroll down, there's a where to buy section, where to buy, and lists all the exchanges under the developer guide. It has nothing to do with developer guide. And if you notice, everything is alphabetical order except he puts Binance, his partner, first. This guy is such a clown in my opinion. Number 3 is a Tesla giveaway snafu. This isn't just a one-time thing, as you see. You can make an argument that he just made one honest mistake one time, but this happens over and over. He tries to hype things up, makes mistakes, tries to get away with it, and then finds some convenient excuse later for what he did in terms of marketing or PR. As you can see, in early March, he said that he was going to celebrate a BitTorrent and USDT Tron partnership and plan 200 million free cash airdrop, and also pick one random winner of a Tesla. And so Crypto John Galt a Twitter detective looked into that and found a lot of weird stuff. I'm not going to include the whole Twitter thread, but you can look it up. So usually for this giveaway, you're supposed to do one drawing, right? And then pick the winner. He did 88 draws using the Tesla giveaway tweet. And then he shows a bunch of timestamps and all this different information to show that there's something really weird going on with his drawing. Emin Gün-Sayer, a really famous figurehead of the crypto space, also tweeted about this, noted that the eventual winner's name appeared in the video ahead of time. Some strange stuff going on. Not sure what Justin's trying to pull. And so Justin on the right-hand side tried to explain it away because there's a lot of errors. And the person who was supposedly to have won was Yuzi Gareth. And Justin was like, I do recognize this is an unfortunate situation. So instead of a Tesla, you're going to get round-trip ticket to the Tron summit. Ooh, thank you so much. No one really wants to go to your crappy summit of Tron, especially now when you promised a Tesla. And the winner, Uzgar, you can see his tweet down below Justin's follow-up tweet. And he said, can you explain to my 6-year-old son why you will not give him a Tesla because you were wrong? I already told him that it would be his anniversary gift. He will meet the next 25th of May. I guess he means birthday here. And so they put out, the Tron Foundation, an article on Medium saying that after all, they'll decide to give away 2 Teslas after the community uproar of finding out some shady stuff he's doing with the giveaway, not being transparent about it, and so forth. And so far, this Uzgar guy pinned a tweet saying that it's a triumph of the whole crypto community because he will be getting the Tesla after all. So hopefully he gets a Tesla, which he rightfully deserves. Not sure what Justin was trying to pull with 88 testings of his Twitter giveaway software. Also, next up was a BitTorrent accusation. Now, this one I'm a little bit torn about because I'm hopeful for BitTorrent and think that it is a decent place to try out crypto technology. But an old BitTorrent executive who left after the Tron acquisition of BitTorrent had a lot to say publicly about Tron and how he didn't have a lot of faith in the project and especially Justin's son, the leader. He was saying that there's no way the Tron blockchain can handle the transaction volume needed to tokenize BitTorrent. But besides that, his words were very sharp. He said that Tron is basically a marketing machine layered on the very thin veneer of technology. That I definitely agree with. You could just see Justin's son is always tweeting about the price, about their ranking, and about going to the moon, rather than talking about what's important: adoption, use cases, technology. And Morris, or the BitTorrent CSO, formerly, said that he also visited Tron operations in China and spent a decent amount of time with Justin's son. He says that he's very strong in marketing, that I don't have any disagreement with, but he doesn't have a technical bone in his body. He wouldn't understand technically anything. But, quote, the approach that bothered me was the very sort of Trumpian approach that if you get caught in a lie, the answer is that you double down on the lie. It was the endless doubling down on lies that made me think it wasn't going to be a fit. It's very telling as to Justin's son and how he runs this whole Tron project. And also, this is in the past. Many of you guys may have heard of it before, but if you need a refresher, remember the plagiarism of the Tron project. Someone called him out all the way back in early 2018. Why does your Tron white paper make wholesale copying of IPFS and Filecoin without reference? And they did a whole analysis on that, on how the white paper copied direct parts of Filecoin, IPFS, and other projects. Definitely screams a money grab, and yet they're able to get billions in investor funds. You can even see on the right-hand side, on the Tron copy and the IPFS copy, how it's very, very similar. They spent no time on their white paper at all. Now, Justin tried to play it off as saying that the original white paper is in Chinese and that the English, Korean, Japanese, and Spanish versions are translated by the volunteers, and how it missed important details, not just reference. Well, if that's the case, that's still wholly unprofessional, and there should have been somebody proofing that. It's a white paper that all of the English-speaking community is supposed to look at after all. And he tried to play it off as saying, what's the best way to clear this FUD? More partnerships, more developers, more exchanges, and more efforts. That's not the important part, Justin. No one cares about more partnerships, more exchanges, besides the price speculators, price manipulators like you, Justin's son. So besides the white paper, also a lot of deception about their plagiarized code from other crypto projects. Remember how Justin always likes to say that they're better than Ethereum? He likes to compare himself to Vitalik Buterin. Well, researchers from the Digital Asset Research have discovered multiple instances of code copied from other projects in the Tron codebase. For example, Ethereum is a big one, and that was copied from the Ethereum J library. And you can scroll down in their analysis. You can see they only changed a few names on the database and everything else was verbatim. What a joke Tron's development team is. Like, what are they even doing besides just trying to scam everybody? And right now, Tron is in number 11. It was higher, but it's slowly been climbing down. It deserves to be way lower. And yes, there are projects that are being built on Tron, so that is a slim sliver of legitimacy in my mind. But based on everything that I share with you, how Justin is so disingenuous, such a shiller, always focusing on the wrong stuff, always trying to make more money, line his own pockets, makes me not want to deal with this project at all and think that it should fall way lower. And besides, there's other Dapps platforms you can support. There's a lot to choose from. You can choose from Ethereum, EOS, Cardano, Stellar, Neo, Tezos, and way more coming out. Dump Tron, don't focus on them. Focus on other ones that are doing more the correct way in the space, that are not going to harm people and create a lot of backholders. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me know what you think about the Tron project and about Justin Sun and how he operates. As always, give me a like if you agree. Thumbs down if you disagree. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys next time.